Captain Schwann was long said to have been the Commandant's right-hand man. He was rarely seen even among the knights, and it was rumored that all of his missions were top secret.
That's probably because he was engaged in work as Raven.
So, Alexei would even sacrifice his own right-hand man.
Likely because he'd enter the final stages of his plan. Seems the old man was just looking for a place to die. That damn Alexei knew it, and used it to his advantage.
That guy's like a rotting fish.
None of that matters. Right now, we have to save Estelle. Got it?
Of course.
Right.
Heracles was headed for the capital, right?
It's got to be crossing the ocean. Everyone, keep your eyes open wider than a deep sea fish's so we don't miss it.
Hello, welcome back, guys. Let's wait till the vesparia. Yeah. We'll get back to that statement earlier. Don't worry about it.
Look!
Yes. Wait, look at that ship.
We cannot allow the Heracles or any of the traders aboard it to come any closer to the capital. All hands to battle positions.
Sodia?
We better prepare.
That's suicide. They're dead if they get too close to Heracles.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe they'd be stupid
Sure.
enough to attack it head on. Still, there's no way their fleet stands any chance against that fortress.
Well, if we can't get in from the bottom, we'll just get in from the top.
Yeah.
What?
That won't be hard.
Let's think this over a little more. Baul, take us out.
You get any side quests or anything? I hope you did now, because you will not be leaving this place
Hold
for a
on
bit.
tight or you'll be shaken off. They're shooting at us! Baul!
Huh? The artillery fire's erratic?
There! The rear left! It's the only area that isn't shooting!
Okay, that's the spot. Do you think he can get us there?
He's a little hurt that you'd even ask.
Sorry. Alright, it's up to him.
Take us in, Baul.
Let's go.
You'll be alright, Carol.
Man, I thought I was dead.
The Royal Guard's been taken out.
So that's why the cannon fire from this section was so weak.
Someone's here.
You never come prepared with a plan, do you?
Is brute force the only strategy you know?
That's right, I say.
This time, it's curtains for you!
You guys again? Don't you ever give up?
The Schwann Brigade. You still gunning for Alexei after everything that's happened?
I suppose so.
We knights must do as our pride demands.
Come on, you guys, leave us alone! Seriously! Looking at you guys makes me remember a face that I'm trying hard to forget.
Rita. Hun.
What sort of face do you mean?
You jinxed it.
Some poor sap with a pretty ugly mug.
You jinxed it, Rita. Why? How could you? Why could you do this to us, Rita?
Raven.
Yeah, he wasn't dead.
Huh?
Another reason to not even be sad.
Hey, old man!
I'm speechless.
Raven the Great, at your service. What? So happy to see me? Cat's got your tongue?
What are you doing here, old man?
Gee, glad to see you too. All right, men, hold down the fort here.
Sir. Yes, sir.
There, that should do it.
Raven.
Okay, it's up to you guys from here.
How can you say that? There's no way we can trust you.
Don't try to pretend you forgot what you did, old man.
They literally kidnapped us
I
still.
see. Well, then do me a favor and put me down quick.
You kidnapped her. You hand her over to Alexei.
Hey, what are you trying to prove?
I didn't think I cared that much about living. Before I knew it, I was waist deep in all this.
Now what? You want to force yourself back to our party?
If I have to be done in by you guys here, well, there are worse ways I could go.
Now that you've turned on Alexei, your Blastia could be shut down any time. So you might as well die here. Is that what you mean?
I've been a dead man for over 10 years.
So what is a dead guy like yourself doing here anyway? Raven, you came here to settle accounts with us, didn't you? Well, brave Vesparia would be pleased to take care of that for you.
Oh, you're right. Hit him. Good.
Your life belongs to brave Vesparia now. From now on, whether you live or die depends on us. Right?
That's perfect, Yuri. This is your punishment.
Thanks, Judith.
Get him.
Oh.
Hit me. You're not gonna get Judith TLC.
I didn't want to feel left out.
Guess I'm joining
Yes.
in the fun too.
Oh yeah?
The brutality.
Raven, do you know where Alexei's hiding?
I think he's in the control room.
Let's go then.
All right.
You're not allowed to just go dying on us, Raven.
I am relieved that you're alive and well.
Huh?
That'd have been fun.
Oh yeah. Well, I managed thanks to LeBlanc and his men. It's pathetic, really.
So it really was you all this time.
Nah, Flynn won't do it.
Sorry for putting you through all of that. If you want to punch me, I won't complain.
No. I was following the Commandant's orders as well.
I see. Then I guess we both owe a lot to His Excellency the Commandant. How about we go pay him back?
Yeah,
Yes,
I guess.
I'd like that.
Raven rejoins our party. Yay. Raven has to be one of the worst traders in the series, from what I've played. Now, I haven't played all the Tales games, so I don't know. Maybe there's worse traders. Maybe. But of the games I've played, he's the worst. Not only does he kidnap Estelle, but he flat out forces himself back into our party. Well, I guess the group at least beats him up a little bit. But Raven, he tried to do the card where you're just looking for a place to die. And trying to get people to hate him, or dislike him.
We should really
That's what they were trying to do. They were basically trying to make him similar to Zelos in a way. However, unlike Zelos, it falls flat. Raven is nothing like our two traitors from Symphonia. I'm sorry, he's not. He's far worse. Not because he has a tragic backstory, not at all. Not because he wants people to hate him, not at all. Not because he brought time, not at all. Those are not the reasons that I dislike him. Raven is self-serving, annoying, pain in the ass. It's very much a creep. He's even honestly creepier than some other characters in the series.
Is this air?
And on top of it, if you look more into Raven's character,
It appears so. Air is flowing through this
he
pipe.
saw Schwan and Raven as two different
Ain't it dangerous
sides.
getting so close
Schwan, he wanted to die, and Raven was supposed to be a
This
Mubarak
air
house.
isn't very thick. It's
He
safe.
basically wants
But why is air flowing through the Heracles?
to be on the top of everybody in society. Raven would rather everyone else be
Seems
below
that air is what's
and him to
making
get
this
way to the
giant
top
contraption work.
and blip past everybody. He is self-serving, selfish,
It's
I
being
just-
supplied with air without.
He's a
the
bad
use of
person,
air
I'm
grenade.
sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, you can say other characters are bad people in the series, sure, go ahead. That's fine.
The construction of the Heracles was kept
But
a
I
secret,
just don't
so I
like
don't know the
Raven
details of
even
how it works.
more. Because at least with the others,
Even yours truly hasn't heard anything
they
about the
worked at
construction.
least a little harder to
That wasn't
redeem
interesting.
themselves. To do things, to make up for
Oh,
what they
man.
did.
Totally
And they
useless.
certainly
We
did not
really
just
need you.
get into a party this quickly after their betrayal.
The sorcerer's ring is
No.
glowing. I saw it do the same thing back in Gasparost.
Yeah, we were together when that happened.
Ugh. It's just all that Estelle was put through.
Let me see that.
If Raven hadn't taken her to, like, say, yeah. At least the group kind of beat up on him a bit. Why didn't the other games do that? Well, let's look at Symphonia. It did kind of odd.
I've
Eight
always
for
wanted
one.
to hold hands with you, Rita.
Given the context, the story, two traitors in that game,
That's not
I
fair.
don't see that party trying to beat them up for the things they did. And also, one actively tried to help you throughout the
Being
game,
affected by
in
the
secret.
air. The interior
And the
geometry
other
is
always
changing.
tried to have your best interests at heart. That's why I could forgive characters like Zealous or Kratos. I could forgive them.
Try pointing it at this gate.
Because they managed to redeem themselves by the end to me. Yeah, they did a few things that were pretty kind of bad,
Really seems a lot
certainly.
more powerful than it
100%.
was before.
If you don't like them, it is completely
Are you
valid.
sure that's
You
okay?
are valid. But for me,
They can destroy everything.
I think
it
they made up
shoots.
for
That would definitely
their
be dangerous.
issues.
That was a
Raven?
reaction between the air inside the gate and the
He
air
did
that
not.
the ring shot.
And he's not going to.
It won't destroy anything and everything. You can relax.
And kidnapping Estelle,
Let's use the sorcerer's ring to destroy that gate too.
trying to get to the top, just trying to be a complete jackass. An irredeemable jackass, aren't you? Like a creep. Raven has no likable traits other than being annoying. Which, annoying is not really a likable trait.
That looks like the engine room to me.
Raven doesn't really do anything
There are quite a few of the royal guard there.
to make him seem like anything other than just...
That
a
sure is some heavy
nuisance.
security.
And frankly, I think Vesparia would be better off without
Doesn't look like
Raven.
it'll be too easy to stop it.
It'll be impossible to force our way inside
That's how I
with
feel.
that many guards. What?
Since when are you so level-headed?
I thought you were going to throw a big fireball and make it go boom.
We've come this
I
far.
don't think it's gonna work
Don't
this
you
time,
think
Patty.
we should be careful not to mess things up?
I think that if we can stop the Heracles, Sodia and her men will be able to get on board.
No matter how big the fish, it'll calm down once you hit it in the head.
Yep, let's search the control room.
Raven, do you know where the control room is?
Sorry, that's one thing I don't know.
What if the control room's even more heavily guarded?
In that case, we'll have no choice but to force our way in.
That'd be a war between 7 people, 1 dog, and the entire Royal Guard. Sounds like a lot of trouble.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
So I have to say, the little bit we see here just feels like is all Raven is. He's not really complicated.
Don't just stand there whining.
or anything like that as a character. I mean, even if he was just simple, fine, but he's not even humorous. A part of me did hope that going back to vesparia, maybe my mind would be changed. Maybe it would turn out as wrong. But since I've clearly recorded that already, no. And some of this obviously is not actually set in the game from what I remember. It's just from outside sources. I don't know. I just don't like Raven, I'm sorry. If you like him, if he's your favorite character, and you think Raven is amazing, explain why. Or else, maybe you'd have a good point. I'm all ears, so I'd be willing to listen. It's fine. This is just my
I
opinion.
wanted to ask you about something Yuri said back in Nordopolica.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how Yuri said that he'd kill you if you became a bad person.
Well, that's...
For example,
Oh.
if you became someone that Yuri thought needed to be killed, do you think he'd swing his blade without hesitation? Even if he was facing a precious friend like you?
Yuri isn't the kind of person who can so easily kill others. But if he felt he really needed to, I imagine he'd even kill me.
Really? Do you think he could
That's
actually
unfortunate.
do that?
There was sadness in his eyes, but he was unwavering.
Then it's true. But that kind of determination must be heartbreaking.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
It's going to
Eddie.
deeply hurt him. I believe he's determined to live the rest of his life with that pain. Yuri possesses just that kind of strength.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to continue committing crime after crime? Then I will have to stop him myself. I earnestly hope that day never comes, though.
Flynn, you're really strong too.
Am I? I don't know about that.
Yeah, he
But I appreciate you
is.
saying so, Patty.
Determined to live the rest of his life
I
without
love
pain.
Flynn and Yuri. They're great. Flynn and Yuri on the flip side are actually kind of complicated characters. They are. And I like them. Flynn makes mistakes too, clearly. But you know, it feels like Flynn's actually trying to work to do better. That's what it seems like to me. So I feel myself more drawn to Flynn. But this is not going to be, let's hate Raven for the rest of the game. Not at all. In fact, this is probably the only time well, one or two times I've probably, this will probably be the only time I really talk about it. If anything else comes up, I'll just sigh and grin and bear it and move on. That's all I'll say. But honestly, yeah, he would probably be lower than Carol and Rita. Replaying it again. I think Rita and Carol would probably be a little higher. Carol just Rita, it happened. Rita, she's okay. I'm kind of neutral on Rita. I don't hate her. I don't. First playthrough, I didn't like her much, but she's alright. The cast of Vesparia is pretty alright for the most part. They're not my favorite one, but they're okay. There's definitely some outliers of being really good, though. And I guess I would say flat out bad is probably just Raven, honestly. The rest are either just neutral or just forgettable. Like, I'm sorry, Patty's kind of meh to me. And Carol's also kind of meh. Rita's okay. Still and Judith are definitely two that I really like. And I love Flo and Yuri. Vesparia probably has my third favorite cast. Third or second cast. My favorite cast is obviously pretty clear. I don't think I have to even say.
The Royal Guard have been taken out.
Yeah, seems that way.
You know how I hate waiting, Yuri.
Oh dear.
It's you.
You were the one who wiped out all these people.
I don't want anybody else getting in my way.
We got no time to play with you.
You are obsessed with Yuri, my guy.
Where's Alexei? Where's he taking Estelle?
He's not here. He was never even here to begin with.
What?
What do you mean?
So Alexei was using this fortress as a decoy.
How charitable of him. He's a real piece of work.
Gotta hand it to him. He drew the knights and all of us to Heracles. Meanwhile, he slips out the back.
Man, just when I thought I couldn't hate that guy anymore.
We need to go after him now.
Hey, hold on a minute. Aren't you forgetting someone? Shut up! Let's get this party started.
I hate having to repeat myself. We've got no time for you, so take a walk. If you want to get in our way, you better be ready to hit the ground.
He's not gonna listen.
Good, Yuri. Hate me, Come on, hate me! There is no finer spice in all the world!
Is he just
This guy is
awake,
crazy.
just angry?
He's hopeless.
Now, let us finish this, Yuri Lowell! I'm so happy to see you again!
I guess I can say this.
How long are you gonna keep chasing us?
How unfortunate.
Believe it or not, my least favorite cast.
I will destroy that arm.
The Colosseum was wondering, who is this?
I guess you're just as happy we met as I am.
I'm so happy I could cry.
What is with this idiot?
Let's get this over with and find Alexei.
Right now, I'm the most important thing you've got.
Seriously, drop it already.
Man, oh man, this guy. Believe it or not, despite my complaining, Horizon's cast is not my least favorite. It's not. My least favorite cast is probably Versaria's, really. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore Velvet. She's one of my favorite protagonists in the series. Absolutely love her story. But Velvet is an outlier because the rest are kind of forgettable and boring.
Now it's on.
I don't even heavily dislike any, they're just meh. I don't even at least have dislike.
You'll never finish the fight like that.
I'm almost ready.
Next I have to say gosh. Yeah, Rise is definitely my next Tales cast after Berseria. Why? I only like 3 characters in that. The rest I either really didn't like or sadly were kind of meh. The next will probably be Vesperia's cast, actually. There's a lot of, just a couple I really like. And most of them are kind of, they're okay. They're important to plot at least. And only one that I really dislike in the cast, so that's something. Oh, and Repeat, I didn't mention this, but Repeat's best boy. How can I not? How can I not mention him? I'm sorry, Repeat is better than Yuri Flynn. He's better. He's just better. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Repeat's the best character in the series. All the other characters are trash. Sorry, that's just how it is. Next cast I'd probably say is Abyss's crew. Dear look at you, you're just too great. Guy and Tully were well, Guy was okay. Natalia existed. She was important, but goodness. And Annis is, the less we talk about Annis, the better. But yeah, clearly Symphonia is my favorite cast.
Let's finish him here.
There's something strange about this man.
Especially since I love most of the cast in Symphonia.
There's potential.
I love them. There's only 2 that I think are kind of, they're okay. That's about it. The rest I love.
You're awesome! Yuri!
You got
Well.
dependency issues, you know that? Enough is enough!
Yeah, he does.
Rita!
I'm on it. There. Done.
And no, I will not say they're the best written characters.
That's our genius mage.
Now Sodia and her men should be able to get on board.
Estelle.
Especially
Where
some
have they
members of the
taken
crew. Well,
Rita,
She's nothing more than a tool to Alexei.
yeah,
He
she's
keeps
just told
forcing
sadly.
Estelle to use her power. She could really unleash the Autophagos.
Not on our watch. That's what we're here for, right?
Rita, cheer up. We're definitely going to beat him and save Estelle.
Right. We don't have a moment to lose. Heracles must be using a Hermes Blastia too. That's the only thing that could power something this big. We've got to find Alexei! Fast! Baul can help us follow the disturbance in the air.
The Force is with you. Blech.
If Estelle is being forced to use her power, we will find her.
All right.
Yuri! This isn't over yet!
The control panel!
You sure? Oh dear.
It started moving again.
Yuri! Come fly with me!
Oh, Zagi, you're such a deep character.
Body.
it's no use. We can't treat everyone at once without Estelle's healing arts.
We can't let it end here!
Ah, yes! That's wonderful! Let's do it! Ugh. Ah!
Oh, what a lovely little scream he made.
Jaeger, what's going on?
Are you here to get in our way again?
It would be very bad, yes, very bad for business indeed if the Empire got too big for its britches.
Alexei has gone to Zaphias.
The sword stare of Zaphias has a secret, you know.
What do you want to help
I
us
thought for
tell?
sure that he
Why?
would deign Nomos to use as a key. Yeah, but it looks like he's planning to use your little princess instead.
What?
What is he planning on doing to Her Highness?
It doesn't look like now is a good time to discuss this.
Man, this isn't good. At this rate, we're gonna flatten the lower quarter of Zaphias.
Rita!
It's no good. This thing is totaled. We just have to cut its power.
I wish you the best of luck with that, so toodles.
Goodness.
Wait.
Jaeger, you bastard.
What is he even after?
Let's think about that later. Right now, we've got to stop Heracles.
I know. Let's go find the engine room.
Jaeger, you won't get off the hook next time.
No one gets Jaeger but me. Not even the boss of brave Vesparia.
Shut up.
What is this Autophagos you mentioned earlier?
In the past, it was called the Great Cataclysm.
Huh? And you think that Lady Estelles might bring that cataclysm about again? How?
The Autophagos is caused by a deepening imbalance in the air. There was already an imbalance because of the air consumed to operate Blastia. And Distell's power consumes many times the air that Blastia do.
That means that if Alexei continues to use Lady Estelles' power...
We'll be in the same situation that caused the Autophagos before.
How? Why does Lady Estelles have that power at all?
We don't have time to stand around and talk about that, do we? We can talk about Estelle's power. The power of the Children of the Full Moon as we go. Right.
Children of the Full Moon? The Autophagos? What is Lady Estelles' power?
That's a lot. Yeah, the last thing I'd say sometimes gets misconstrued. I know they're not the best characters ever. A lot of the characters in Symphonia, there's a few tropey moments. Trust me, there's moments I don't like with some of the characters. There are some stupid decisions some of the characters make. And not every single one of them are complex. They're not. But I still love that cast to death. That cast I still love to death. Even with their flaws.
What are you talking
Major
about?
flaws.
The Commandant is an honor to the Knights, and someone we should all follow. Flynn is trying
Again,
to
just my
overthrow
opinion.
His Excellency. He's the real traitor.
Oh man.
Are you alright, Sodia?
Feel free to tell me your favorite casts in the teleseries.
You're okay.
I'm curious. There's some good ones, that's for sure.
I'm impressed you beat all these guys on your own.
Sodia has the hots for him.
I don't recall asking for your help.
Don't they teach you Knights how to say a simple thank you?
I will never give thanks to you as long as I live.
Oh, shut it.
You didn't think I could just let you walk away, did you?
Enough, Sodia. This is hardly the time.
Captain, why are you always defending the...
Jeez, how many times am I gonna have to say this? We don't have time to mess around with you.
If you really want to do this, then we won't hold back. There's something else.
Sodia's another pain in the
So try
ass.
and keep out of the way.
She's another pain in the ass, honestly.
So you
I don't
plan
like
to
Sodia.
rescue Lady Estelles?
Yeah. So come on, put down your sword.
He's right, you know. Nobody'd come out a winner in this fight.
Shut up.
Captain
You're not allowed to
Shaw?
talk anymore.
The name's Raven. You'll remember that for me, won't you?
Yuri Lowell. Once I finish cleaning up this mess, I'll be back to deliver your punishment.
Well, that is your job, but I'll do as I please.
Vice Captain, and Captain Flynn too? I'm so glad you're here. We're engaged in battle. There's too much of a difference in firepower between our fleet and the Heracles. We won't last much longer. I must ask that you please take direct command.
It does sound like they're really going at it out there.
Man, we're gonna lose
I
some
thank
bad.
you, sir.
That sucks, but okay.
Captain, I can't handle this all on my own.
Well,
Your subordinates are in a real jam. Go help them out.
but...
We'll be fine.
I'll join up with you later. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Looks like the Knights are having a hard time too.
If we don't bring this thing down right now, they're gonna have more than just a headache.
All right, off to the engine room we go.
Yeah, let's go. Stop leaving me, Flynn. You're breaking me. That's okay. I'm sure we'll see him again. Suddenly, 5 parts later, you learn that you never get Flynn again. He disappears from the game, never be seen again with no explanation. I'm kidding, that does not happen. No. The game's not that silly.
What's this?
Looks like things are getting pretty crazy.
The Blastia is out of control!
It looks like Zoggy smashing up that control panel did more damage than we thought.
Sagi's crazy.
So what the hell are we gonna do about this thing?
Wait!
I don't think waiting is going to do us any good.
No, I think I get it. Look at that!
What is that?
Air is being transferred at a tremendous rate. There can only be
Oh, wow.
one place something this big could be sending that much power.
The part on the Heracles that requires the most power.
A cannon?
If we were to destroy this Blastia now, it might stop Heracles, but the cannon could go off and blow Zophius clean off the map.
Oh dear.
No way! So what should we do?
Well, whatever we do, we have to stop this air.
Let's do it. Stop dilly-dally.
De Nomos, huh?
Oh yeah! That's what Duke used to get the air back under control.
Can you really do that?
I don't really have a
What's
choice.
shatter
Here goes
diagram?
nothing.
Either works or we all die. Pick your poison. Oh dear. And when it comes to playthroughs, I'm probably not going to do any modern games, so I'd be honest. If anyone's ever wondering.
Careful.
You can do it, Yuri!
I mean, there's some that I might consider,
Apatheia.
but no promises.
It's creating interference with the Blastia and causing the air to go out of control.
Are we gonna break it? It's like one of the Entelekeia's souls, right?
Afraid that's what it's down to. If Heracles keeps going, we can kiss Zappius goodbye. Not to mention that cannon might decide to go off.
Yeah, we have to act now.
I could seriously. I could kill Estelle. Oh, you like that?
Huh?
It stopped?
What about the cannon?
Not good. At this rate, it's gonna fire.
Uh-oh.
No way! We shut the power off!
Well, we failed, I guess, so no. Oh boy. Ooh.
I was really worried there for a second.
That's some friend you
Okay.
have.
There he goes again, showing off as usual.
Hey, am I the only one who heard a voice when you cut the Apatheia?
Yeah, I heard it.
No. That might have been the voice of whatever Entelikeia it used to be.
It was like the
It sounds like Alexa,
Apatheia
honestly.
willed the air back to normal.
I think we're done here. Now we've got to get to Zaphius to rescue Estelle.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll call
She needs
Baul.
us.
We should get somewhere out in the open.
We've lost too much time getting sucked into this Heracles decoy business.
Let's hurry!
The air back to normal. The Apatheia and air. The Rhizomata formula and Estelle.
I'll see you later, guys. Next time, we're gonna get our girl back. Ta-ta.